Yes, he needs to go home and write his reflection paper. You don't want to know what happened during the past few days when I disappeared? I said goodbye 3 days ago because I had accepted Carter's invitation. I'll be joining the Fountain of Vitae research project. It's ultimately an excuse. Something unexpected happened, and the nightmare arrived before I could carry out my plans. Lately, Oxo Hospital has received a large influx of unusual cases involving protocore syndrome patients. Some died shortly after hospitalization. Others transformed within a month and became... All these patients had recovered at Val Sanatorium after entering a medical pod called the Rebirth cocoon. Carter told me that Ever will soon hold a press conference to demonstrate the Rebirth cocoon's effectiveness to the public. We can't let them do as they please. I want to stop Ever's plans, not just for the protocore syndrome patients. I want to make amends for a mistake, one that should have been corrected years ago. Yet it still haunts me to this day. I know I disappeared without a word before, but will you come with me this time? I want you to come with me. And I selfishly believe that if I asked you, you'd do it. You're staying here to watch the house. There are things I need to tell you. The technology used in the Rebirth cocoon is from a research project Carter and I worked on when we were in medical school. Back then, I began researching the application of protocores in implantable devices under Dr. Noah's guidance. It was also something I was interested in personally. At first, the research progressed smoothly. Yet when we started doing experiments... We need to stop researching this. The protocore energy has completely corroded the heart. Our experiment failed.
But the heart started beating again. It just grew some black crystals, that's all. Did you know? The lab mouse we performed a protocore implant surgery on transformed into a wanderer and devoured its fellow test subjects. Zane, our experiment wasn't a failure. We succeeded! We've discovered humanity's next evolutionary form! We definitely need to visit that barbecue place near the campus tonight to celebrate.
The experiment didn't lead to new life. It turned people into wanderers, minions of a protocore. It was a Pandora's box that should have remained sealed. I destroyed all the related research data that day. I hope to keep this truth buried forever. No. He named it X-Heart and took it to Xander Sciences. It was later implemented in the Rebirth cocoon, which is the first step in the Fountain of Ate. Not at all. In our lab, we always said it's best to take a 4-hour break while data is being collected. Then we can see the results after. So during those times, I would have been available at least. I was joking. If you were there, I would have always made time for you. I'm not familiar with the sanatorium's interior layout. If you encounter any danger during this visit, remember not to go in alone.
Have you been waiting long, Zane?
No, we just got here.
When Zane called about needing 2 visitor passes, I had a feeling you'd be accompanying him.
Let's skip the pleasantries and head inside.
Visitor identification verified. Zane, I am Telomere, the AI management system of Val Sanatorium. Welcome to our facility. We hope you have a good day here at the sanatorium.
Bright yet oppressive.
Since Zane personally asked me for visitor clearance, I should give you 2 a proper tour. I see the Fountain of Ate finally caught your interest. All those phone calls over the past month weren't in vain. But I'm curious, what made you change your mind?
You kept talking about humanity's future. I wanted to see if it would actually come to pass. Besides, nobody knows X-Heart better than me.
Good, good. You've convinced me. Everyone deserves a second chance at redemption. Remember, Zane, I gave you this chance. And what about you, Miss Hunter? I see. Even the strongest relationships need a solid foundation. I'll make sure you get a good position here. The only downside to this place is that it's too by the book, but I guess that doesn't really affect you, Zane.
Dr. Zane, it's been a while.
Ms. Karen?
I heard that when she left Axo Hospital, she had less than 2 months to live. Her daughter had just learned to say mama when you handed her a death sentence. How cruel.
Dr. Carter, the patient in room A504.
What are you thinking about?
The key to obedience isn't promising heaven, it's using hell as a threat. After all, everyone fears illness and death. We meet again, Miss Hunter. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Benedict, the director of Val Sanatorium. I'm honored you remembered me, Miss Hunter. It's been a while, Dr. Zane. Welcome aboard.